Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shade 4-5.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out, y'all.
Yeah. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. Breezy Lovejoy has just entered the building. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Got me hot.
I'm sorry.
Hold up.
Maybe about a year and a half ago, Heather B.
Talk to me.
We had this artist come up. He had just released a project. I think Venice, was it? Was it Venice? He just released a project a year and a half ago. The good friend of mine, Adrian Miller, a.k.a. A-Love, who's here with us today, had been telling me about the young man for quite some time. Adrian Miller has never missed. When I first went to L.A. in the 90s, maybe, first place I went to navigating the music business was his and his cousin Lamar's home. And they lent me their home to sleep on their floor because I didn't have a place to stay. Me and King Tech was struggling at that time, Heather B. We split a bus ticket. I went one way, he went the other way. That's how bad it was. But Adrian Miller came to our rescue, and since then, everything he's brought to the table has turned to platinum. You know, when he first brought this young man, Anderson Paak, to the table, immediately we recognized that this dude isn't just a singer. He's not just someone who could rap. He's not just someone who could play one instrument. He's not just someone who reads lyrics written for him. He's someone who writes lyrics. He's someone who plays multiple instruments. He's someone who's a well-rounded, complete artist. And he came by maybe a year and a half ago. And since then, he's one of the most sought-after artists on the rise today. The one and only Anderson Paak is here.
Yes, Lord.
You know, there was a big announcement made. You know, when Anderson was first here, he couldn't even afford free water. You don't remember this, Heather? It was like, I said, it's free, Anderson. It's free.
He just tried to take my water again. I was like,
My bad, yo. Homegirl's supposed to give me some hot water. What's going on?
Yo,
Y'all got to tighten up.
we got to tighten up.
What's going on?
And since then, the most probably successful people that ever come from hip-hop, the legendary Dr. Dre had this to say.
I want y'all to say what's up to the new Aftermath representative.
Yes, Lord.
Anderson Paak, baby. Welcome to Aftermath. Bam!
Give it up for Anderson Paak. He's on Aftermath with Dr. Dre. All right.
Congratulations,
Welcome back to the
Thank you
show,
so
man.
much. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the show. Last time we saw each other, we were in the studio when Game was completing his album.
Yeah, that's right.
You remember that?
Yeah, you had the studio lights in there. You had the little camera set up.
Yeah.
In the interview.
And I didn't recognize you.
You made the record. You on the record?
I'm on the record. Yeah. No royalties, no publishing.
No, nobody got paid for that.
Nobody got paid? You didn't get paid for all that shit you did?
damn.
He gave me the feature. He gave me the feature.
Okay.
It's better.
He gave you the feature?
Yeah, you do the trade-off.
Oh,
okay. These days,
Yeah, but how many songs were you on Game's album?
I ended up getting on 2. It like in the process, we probably did like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But 2 made it.
And for that, he gave you a feature on your album.
Yeah, he blessed me.
Damn, man, that's why they call him the Game. That's some game right there. Gamed you up. God, damn, man.
Reciprocity. Heck.
How many on the Compton album? How many songs were you on?
I think it's 8 altogether, but like 6 in print.
In print, right?
Yeah.
When you started to recognize that, Dr. Dre is really taking an interest in me.
Mm-hmm.
When was that defining moment that happened? Can you recall? Like when
Yeah. It was the first night we went over there. Ty, you over here. Ty Cannon, the head A&R, he hit me up. He asked me to come through. And he said he had some production from DJ Dahi and DJ Khalil for this Dre project. And I was like, Dre project? Okay, we'll see. So I went over there, and the first 2 people I meet was Dre and DOC. And they watching the playoffs. And they was just like, what's up, man? This and that. And then they just went back to what they was doing. I go in the room in the studio, I meet Mez and Justice, who are like 2 of the main writers on the album. And they was like, yo, we love that song Sway. We've been bumping that for like 3 weeks. And I was like, okay, that's what's up. And they was like, yo, we got to play this for Dre. Hold up. And I was like, oh, he ain't even heard the song yet? I was like, let me get on the mic. Let me try something first before you all play him stuff, And he walked in there and they played him Sway, and he cranked it. You know, anybody working with Dre know he cranked the music up crazy. And he played it, and he was like, okay, let me hear it again. He played it again. He played it again. And like after the third time, I was like, okay, I think he fucking with it.
He got with it, right?
Yeah.
That's what that feel like for you, man. That's Dr. Dre.
It was dope. I was texting the homie, like I was texting Knowledge. I was trying to like sneak the video in, like, yo, look at this nigga rocking Air Forces, the way Air Forces, and he listening to our shit. I was just trying not to get caught up, you know. But I was literally, I text Knowledge right away, like, yo, I'm in here with Dre. I was hyped. Yeah,
That's dope.
This is like a for you, but it's interesting because you put out so much music prior to that. Has he asked to listen to any of your past music, or
he don't care about nothing in the past.
He doesn't care
Dre's
about that?
very much, current, future.
Yeah.
But he I think it was mainly what I was doing then and there that he was, he liked, he heard Sway and stuff, and I think he probably did go check, some of my other stuff, and he really likes the new album Malibu.
Yeah, that's a dope album, man.
Thank you, brother.
You got some hitters on here.
Them timeless. What'd you say? I needed them.
Classic,
timeless. You said
stand the test of time.
What was the word? Identity records.
Identity.
Ah.
Oh, Adrian told you that?
Yeah, that was you.
I told you. Okay.
You told me that on air.
When you came here last time, because Adrian and I had talked about that.
Yeah.
And it was one of the songs I liked that I felt like was more of an identity record for you.
Absolutely.
And back then we was talking about, women that you dealt with and
drugs we was taking.
Drugs you were taking.
Me out here.
Yeah, you would
had me all out here. I was like, coffee?
Yeah, we had you out. But that was good. Now you got a chance to make a lot of go through a lot of trial and error to get to this point.
Absolutely.
Now, right?
Absolutely.
So whether it was, whatever drugs you would take, I ain't saying don't take drugs. I mean, that's your,
experiment.
Yeah, he was experimenting,
Yeah.
right? What you gonna do different now? It's like the second breath of life for you with this Dre stamp. Personally, what you gonna do different?
Well, this is the first album I actually have a budget. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We might make some music, actually. But other than that, we're going to have a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to, this is going to make the record I always wanted to make. We're going to work with whoever I want to work with. It's an amazing time right now for me and the team. It's a blessing, to be working with Dre, and he's really excited, and to be working with someone that is all about the music. He not really distracted with any of this other stuff, He just, he don't care about no cameras, none of the flashiness. He just like to be in the studio and work. Yeah. And that's amazing. And to work with someone like that also has all the access too. So it's like, it's a cool opportunity.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. And DJ Khalil, Strong Arm Steady Days, and Khalil got some artists too he's working with that are very dope. I want to play this song, The Season. Okay. Anderson Paak is here. You want to talk with them, 888-742-3345. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's that gritty soul right there.
Come on, bro. That grease.
That's that gritty soul.
That's that fish grease. Woo.
That's Fish Grease. The Season. Carried Me. Produced by Ninth Wonder?
Ninth Wonder, bro.
Love Ninth. Shout out to Ninth.
So Ninth Wonder he did The Season, and then it's like a 2-in-1 song, and Carry Me is produced by my boy Caleb Connor.
Wow. Anderson Paak is it Paak or Paak?
Paak or Paak. Just don't forget the dot.
Okay. Paak or Paak, don't forget the dot.
Don't forget the dot.
You got the Korean background, right?
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
안녕하세요.
You speak it?
Chogam. Chincha chogam.
Chogam.
Yeah.
안녕
자기야.
What does that mean?
That means what's up, baby?
Oh, you know all the freaky shit.
Damn,
what's the finger?
Come here, baby.
That's what that means?
Yeah,
who was Korean again? Was it your pops or?
My mom.
Your
mom's half Korean.
Half Korean.
Yeah, she was born in Seoul during the war.
Damn. So you go over there at all?
No, not yet. I'm going this year, right? We got some dates over there. We working on it. Yeah.
I'll
be there this year.
Black Korean?
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming with them.
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
Well, are you going to do you introduce like traditional Korean sounds in your music at all, or is that something you haven't explored?
I record a lot of it in Koreatown in LA.
That don't count. Get out
All right,
of
go
here,
ahead,
yo.
Tracy. Go ahead.
Well, Anderson, do you remember when you walked in and I was telling you I really liked the album Malibu? I was
Yes.
speaking about it with my friend Dre, and one of the standout songs to me was or is "Am I Wrong" with Schoolboy Q, and I looked at it as a love letter to life, and really just carpe diem is the theme of it. Sincerely. And so I wanted to know, what are some distractions that you had to overcome or that are currently in your life that you always got to make sure you just like cap or mute so that you can get your creative juices going?
Well, distractions. You know, in LA, there's a lot to be distracted about. You know, women are one of them. Partying. I know with me, I don't know if this is a distraction, but I can do a lot of things, right? I can play drums and do all these different things. I was kind of like multi-talented growing up, and I thought that was kind of like all I needed to be, and I didn't think I had to develop any kind of work ethic. And so that was my biggest thing was when I realized like, oh, like I have no real routine, no work ethic. There's just, you know, I'm just letting things kind of happen, and I'm not getting a grip on life.
Right.
So that was probably like my biggest thing, you know, that I suffered from early on in the Breezy Lovejoy era. And once I kind of, you know, got a grasp on things and really dealt with that, things started working out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is there anything that enhances your creativity that you need? Like I remember when we had A$AP Rocky and he was saying how his entire album was inspired by acid. Or like some folks in the studio, like Madonna just needs everything lit by candles.
Right.
Is there anything that enhances your creativity?
Oh, Hendrix Gin.
Did he say? What did he say?
Hendrix? That Hendrix.
Gin make you sin.
Word. Was he
Yeah.
Off the
See, Dre
chain.
got me on that Hendrix Gin. See, I didn't know nothing about gin.
Gin
so
ain't
that-
your friend. I'm trying to tell you. You wake
It's
up.
low calorie, yo.
There it is.
Fuck them calories. I'd be fat. At least I know the nigga
Nah,
name in
get
the
your
morning.
anorexia
You
on,
won't
yo.
even know who you with when you on that gin, yo. You be like, who that? I said word to you? Like, nah.
Word, we going home.
Nah,
Yo,
son.
yo. Yeah, I like, you know, it was crazy because after working with Dre, you know, Dre's a little more tight-knit. And then I went into working with Game, and Game's sessions was like a club. It was like Supper Club in there or whatever, you know, whatever y'all got over here. But it was crazy. And I kind of related to that too. I kind of like a cool atmosphere in the studio. I like there to be a handful of people, you know, cool individuals, smart and sexy, and we talking and intellectualizing, and then we go make some records, you know, because that's how a lot of the music gets made, is these conversations, man. And sometimes when I'm in there by myself, it's like I get too in my own head.
Lost.
And I get,
But Game Studio got those same distractions in it though.
Yeah, but see,
they got the women.
Yeah,
I call contact interviewing them.
yeah, yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, yo, Game.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
But see, it's cool. It's because you can kind of take that energy and work with it. And
Yeah.
I felt like in that situation, it was good for me because I was kind of thrown in there, and they would play these amazing beats. And then it was like, okay, what we going to do to this? And then you'd be like, go in the booth, just try something. And you'd be like, oh, shoot, I got to.
It was exciting
come
in his
correct.
studio, right?
Yeah.
Game Studio is like you, and then Game will pack up everything and go do a show, and everybody goes with
Go
him.
with them, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was
Field
kinda,
trip.
it's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, it's fun.
Anderson Paak is here. Q is on the line from Orlando. Good
Hey,
morning.
Q, what's up?
You.
Good morning, everybody. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. So happy that I got through. Excited to be on the phone with an amazing artist. I've been putting everybody on from my timeline. I flooded everybody's time like, go listen to this, go listen to this. My favorite song on the album has to be Heart Don't Stand a Chance.
Ooh.
And my daughter, every morning we get up, we jam it. She have a little jam session in the bathroom. So it's just awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right. Hey, Q, thanks for your call. You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
All right, let's go to Toronto. Let's go to Canada real
That's
quick.
DJ Khalil on that one.
Yeah, Khalil produced Heart Don't Stand a Chance,
I'll be
right?
catching you staring. Be careful. The outer mind is a dangerous place to be left in. But keep your eyes on me. Your heart don't stand a chance.
He talk with soul, huh?
Yeah.
Anderson can't even, when he talks, soul will come out, right? Yo, say, I got to go to the bathroom. Watch this. Go ahead. Say that.
I have to use the restroom.
He talk with soul, man.
Number one and
Paul,
number
what
two.
up, man? Anderson serenade you.
Stupid.
Paul, what you gonna say? You in Toronto?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto, And I just really wanted, and first of all, greetings to all y'all been listening a long time, as the last caller said, and I just got through. I'm glad that this is the day I'm going to get my citizenship, because Anderson .Paak, man, what can I say? I can say that your music just shows me how much you appreciate music, and the way that you express yourself is really refreshing. And I just want to thank you. My song on the album is Put Me Through.
Awesome.
And that, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like what you're doing is really amazing. Please keep up the good work. And I just want to say, like I said, I really, really appreciate what you're doing in the music industry. Wow. It's well needed. It's well needed.
Thank you so much, man.
Put Me Through.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah. Did you produce that? Put Me Through?
I produced that one. Yeah. With my a lot of my band members on that, the Free Nationals.
Yeah, man. This must feel good to you
Get
right
it.
now, man. Lucky work like Paak was in that studio. Wow. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Snoop was in that studio. Think of
Yeah.
all Ice Cube.
Yep.
Ice Cube and the Lynch Mob. You know, all these different people that work with Dr. Dre, and you're a part of that lineage, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the other day. It's a trip, bro, to be a part of that. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing, bro. I'm happy to be on the team. I want to put some numbers on the board now.
Yeah, put some numbers. You know, Wonder, throw on the beat. I don't know if he still does this, man. He would have done it back in the day before he signed with Dr. Dre.
I mean,
so let's just throw on something soulful and see if Anderson will just riff over it or something. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You still got it, kid? You know?
Yeah. I left home at 17, had to get on my own. I was young, but I was keen to survive on the road. In the fall, got a gig with my brother-in-law, chopping work, bagging groceries, pushing in carts. I was grateful to be working, but say, my back is hurting. I don't think it's the purpose. No, this can't be the call. At night, I'm on good time, just passing the time on my break. I write a song about the love of my life. This ain't right. Couple dollars in change, walking home in the rain, jump in front of a train. Bitch, I might. On top of the roof, empty bottles of brew. Take a hit of my J, I'm in flight. Closing my eyes, visioning Monte Carlos with tinted windows and balling legitimate. Open my eyes, I was in the same predicament. The next week I called in, said I quit. Bitch, I get bigger.
Anderson .Paak, ladies and gentlemen. See what it is. Freestyles are freaky. All right.
That was a fast beat. Damn, bro. How y'all gonna give me this?
Nah, you killed that. Anderson .Paak, ladies and gentlemen. Malibu is the project.
Malibu.
Performing on Stephen Colbert.
I'll be on Stephen Colbert tonight.
Congratulations. That's
I'll be on Late Show, and then tomorrow I got my first headlining show in New York, and it's sold out at SOBs.
Congratulations.
Come through.
You got them tickets for me, right, Adrian?
Yeah, I got them tickets for you, bro.
Okay, good. I need that.
Just
need that,
no
man.
+1.
Hey, listen, could tell you no +1. I need a +1, man. I need the +1, dog.
For real, though. I'm always the +1.
What happened to your family?
I told you, don't bring your girl. Don't bring your girl.
Look, A-Love is going to take care of my girl and introduce you to her. If you can pull that, you know, at least we'll have free concert tickets. At least I'll be coming. I go hang out with Dre. I ain't hung out with Dre in years.
Yeah, bro. We're going to get Dre out to a show, man.
Yo, why Dre ain't came up here, man?
Dre?
Huh? He stays at home. Okay, we'll come to Dre. We'll do a Sway in the Morning broadcast from Dr. Dre's studio.
Let's do it.
Wow, count me in.
I'm going to help you make that happen, bro.
Can you make that happen?
That would be
From
fun.
Dr. Dre.
Let him know.
Yo, Dre, what up? It's your homie Swiggity, man. You remember you used to come up to the Bay. We put NWA all on the radio. All right,
3 more seconds.
We're going to do a Sway in the Morning broadcast from Dr. Dre's studio. Coming to you.
Got him.
I was talking shit on the Snapchat. I'm about to ride on Dre. About to ride on Dre.
Do it.
Nobody rides on Dre. All right. Anderson .Paak, how can people reach you, man? They want to talk with you.
I got my Twitter changed, so now it's Anderson .Paak. It's just Anderson, ANDERSONPAAK at Twitter. The Facebook is Anderson .Paak. The Instagram is Anderson .Paak. It's the one with the check mark. You don't trip. Okay?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And this is Am I Wrong featuring Schoolboy Q.
Hey!
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shea 45.